This does not negate the value of faith, but shifts its focus. Instead of asking whether God exists or who created God, Buddhism encourages us to cultivate qualities like mindfulness, compassion, and understanding, qualities that lead to a life of fulfillment and harmony. Scene 6. Reconciling the question. At its core, the question, who created God, may be unanswerable within the framework of human understanding. From a Buddhist perspective, this is not a limitation, but an opportunity to reframe our priorities. Buddhist teachings remind us that some questions, while intellectually stimulating, may not contribute to our ultimate goal of liberation. Rather than speculating on the origins of God or the universe, Buddhism invites us to turn inward and address the suffering, desires, and ignorance that keep us bound to the cycle of existence. This approach does not diminish the importance of seeking truth, but emphasizes that true wisdom lies in practical understanding. Instead of asking, who created God? Perhaps we should ask, how can I live a life of peace, compassion, and enlightenment? By focusing on the present moment and the transformative power of mindfulness, we discover a path that transcends questions of creation and leads us to the ultimate truth of interconnectedness and liberation. The teachings of Buddha remind us that some questions may not have clear answers, but the pursuit of wisdom, compassion, and understanding will always guide us to deeper truths. So, as you ponder the origins of existence, remember to also turn inward and ask, what can I do to bring light and peace to the world today? If this perspective resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking insights. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about the question, who created God? Let's continue the conversation together. Scene 3. The Law of Cause and Effect. Central to Buddhist philosophy is the law of pratityasamutpata, or dependent origination. This principle states that all phenomena arise due to causes and conditions. Nothing exists independently, or outside of this web of interdependence. For example, a tree exists because of a seed, sunlight, water, and nutrients. These factors depend on countless other conditions, such as the Earth's atmosphere and the cycle of the seasons. In this way, the universe operates not through the will of a single creator, but through natural, interconnected laws. When we apply this principle to the question, who created God? Buddhism offers a profound counter-question. What causes and conditions led to the idea of God? This doesn't deny the existence of God, but invites us to explore why humans feel the need to believe in a creator. Could it be our desire for security, meaning, or order in an unpredictable world? By examining the roots of this belief, we gain deeper insight into ourselves and the human condition. Scene 4. The infinite nature of existence. Buddhist cosmology presents a view of the universe that differs significantly from the linear narratives of creation found in many religious traditions. In Buddhism, the universe is seen as infinite, with no clear beginning or end. It operates in cycles of birth, existence, and dissolution, much like the seasons or the ebb and flow of tides. This cyclical perspective challenges the notion of a singular creation event or an ultimate creator. If existence is eternal, with no definitive starting point, then the question, who created God, becomes less relevant. Instead of searching for an origin, Buddhism invites us to explore the nature of existence as it unfolds in the present moment. Buddhist teachings suggest that understanding the present, how we experience reality, how we create suffering, and how we can transcend it, is far more valuable than unraveling the mysteries of the universe's origins. This focus on the here and now is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, offering a pathway to inner peace and liberation. Scene 5. The role of God in human experience. While Buddha did not advocate for the worship of a creator deity, he recognized that the idea of God plays a significant role in human culture and psychology. For many, God represents a source of comfort, guidance, and moral grounding. The belief in a higher power can inspire hope, discipline, and compassion, which are essential for leading a meaningful life. However, Buddha emphasized self-reliance and personal responsibility. His famous words, "Be a lamp unto yourself," reflect this principle. Rather than placing faith in an external deity, Buddha encouraged individuals to rely on their own wisdom and effort to discover the truth. Who created God? It's a question that transcends time, space, and culture. This profound inquiry has intrigued philosophers, theologians, and seekers for centuries. Today, let's explore this question through the lens of Buddha's teachings. What insights can the Enlightened One provide us on the nature of creation, the concept of God, and the origins of existence itself? Scene 1. The question of God in different traditions. The question of who created God is one of humanity's most profound and perplexing inquiries. Across cultures and traditions, the concept of God often embodies the ultimate creator, the source of all life, and the architect of the universe. For example, in monotheistic traditions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, God is seen as eternal and uncreated, transcending time and space. God is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega. However, this leads us to a paradox. If everything must have a cause or creator, then who or what caused God? Did God come into existence by himself, or was there a higher power that created him? These questions have fueled debates, theological arguments, and even philosophical crises throughout history. In contrast, Eastern philosophies, particularly Buddhism, take a different approach. Rather than focusing on a divine creator, they emphasize understanding the nature of existence and how life unfolds through interconnected processes. The question, who created God, is fascinating, but Buddhism encourages us to explore whether answering it truly alleviates suffering or leads us to enlightenment. This reorientation shifts the discussion from metaphysical curiosity to practical wisdom, a hallmark of Buddha's teachings. Scene 2. Buddha's approach to the divine. Buddha's teachings often avoid direct engagement with questions about God or creation, not because they lack significance, but because they are considered distractions from the real issues of life, suffering, and liberation. During his lifetime, Buddha was asked many questions about metaphysics, including whether the universe had a beginning or whether a divine being orchestrated its creation. To these questions, Buddha often remained silent or redirected the conversation. One well-known example is the parable of the poisoned arrow. Imagine a man struck by a poisoned arrow. Would he first seek to remove the arrow and save his life? Or would he waste precious time asking who made the arrow, what kind of wood was used, or what type of feathers adorned it? Buddha taught that life's most urgent task is to address our immediate condition, our suffering, and to seek its resolution. In this analogy, questions like, who created God? Or, what lies beyond the universe? Are akin to inquiries about the arrow's craftsmanship. They may be intellectually intriguing but offer no practical help in escaping suffering or attaining enlightenment. Buddha's approach invites us to shift our focus from abstract speculation to transformative practice.